Hey everybody, welcome to the Rich State Mind YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and hit the bell for any future videos that we put out in the future. So in this video, I want to talk about when is the best time to sell your home. So there's a lot of ideas, a lot of people push their ideas maybe on you on when is the proper time to sell your either primary home or rental property. And so my advice to you would be to go off based off of what the market is doing right now. So right now, as it stands, the inventory is low, needs for homes are high, right? So that means that more than likely the home that you own, whether it's primary or rental property, is probably way more higher price now than it was 18 months ago, even a year ago. And so assess what you have currently going on. Is this the time for you that you want to buy? More than likely, if you do end up wanting to, let's just say it's your primary home and you want to buy a new home, you're more than likely, unless you have already a lot of money saved up, you're more than likely going to have to use the profits from your primary home to buy your new home that you may want. You have to, like I said, you kind of have to go based off what are your needs at the current moment. Nobody can predict to the T, hey, you know what? Your home is worth 350 now. It's going to only be worth 300,000 in December because of X, Y, and Z scenarios. So if the time is now for you to move on to, the time is now for you to move on to a new primary home, then sell your home. And right now it's looking really good. If you have a primary home that you bought 4 or 5 years ago, you probably have a lot of equity in it thanks to inflation and thanks to the price of homes going up. And obviously the new home that you may want to buy, especially if you have to go bigger, is probably going to cost more. So you could just use your profits from the home that you own as a primary home. You don't have to pay taxes, more than likely, for the profits, and then easily slide into that new home. And then for rental properties, a whole bunch of different options which you could do on that. I'll leave a note card at the top on maximizing your different options when it comes to selling your rental properties. But the time for you, or the time to sell your own home or your rental property, is based off of what you need now. There are waves, right? Real estate always has waves. So keep that in mind. Don't be so afraid of, I got to make the move now, because if I don't make it now, I'm gonna miss out forever. That's not the case. People, if you didn't invest back in 2011, okay, that's fine. If you just started now, okay, you started now. And then you'll be glad you started in 2021 in the year 2031. So just keep that in mind. Real estate has its waves. If it's the right time for you, get on that wave. Even if it's on a downslope, if it's the right time for you and what your needs are and what you need to do in life, that's fine. If you don't mind waiting 5-6 years for another downslope, just keep in mind what you're asking for. When you ask for rental properties, homes, whether it's homes or rental properties, to go down in value drastically, then you're asking for a market crash. And when a market crash happens, that affects people's lives. That affects people having a job. People get evicted. That's where the foreclosures come in. And yeah, from a rental investor or real estate investor side, I look at it as like, oh yeah, I can now get that house for way cheaper than I could have a year or two ago. But you're asking for a lot of people to be affected negatively. So just keep that in mind when it comes to, I can't wait for the next real estate crash. What's happening right now is good for the real estate market as far as homes going up. That means people are getting richer as far as the equity that they're gaining between what the balance they have on their house and what is now considered worth. But we are to stay tuned on what the real estate market is going to do. Just keep in mind, you need to do what works best for you at this time. Thank you for listening.